So, we're going slightly out of order. We have Glenwall Apocalypse 5 sorted out, but I want to start working on Elderlicht on Apocalypse 6. So we're going all the way deep. I have heard that this is a very challenging map to handle on the highest difficulty. I have not given it a go as of yet, but there's a first time for everything. And let's see, what does our cast of characters look like? I don't like seeing a one-handed hammer. Longbow is not a great solo weapon, if I'm going to be honest. But let's check out our characters and figure out where our weapons should live. So we do have the poison tree here. We don't have harvester, but that's okay. Poison generally is pretty forgiving. Druid is a solid one, so this character is probably going to remain the same. Aristocrat is a good one to pick up, to be honest. Wow, look at all these armored elven boots we've been offered. So yeah, so the silver hammer is not really what I'm looking for in life, but we have a battle mage who is rugged and chubby. Looks pretty okay as our melee, so unless we have something really problematic, we'll probably leave that the same. Brute isn't doing much here. Aristocrat is kind of nice, and then Jelenka gets the big isolation, opportunism, and crit power, loses a bag slot, which is a bit of a bummer, and then picks up unstable. So there's a part of me that is saying, have you considered hand crossbow action here? Now, we have initiator and volatile and harvester, so yeah, I think if we make it that far, Jelenka is going to be our new friend. And then this first night, I think, is going to be a little bumpy. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got missed a little close here. We don't need to be quite that close. I think we're going to go for this. And then I did move around some armored trinkets, didn't I? Some armored boots, I did indeed. Just everyone has them? Amazing. Okay. What are the chances of getting 4 armored elven boots, I ask you? Let's see. So we got good pants there. These pants should go on our isolated person, and I'd rather take the accuracy penalty here, but I don't like having low accuracy. Yeah, this looks reasonably good. For now, though, I am going to swap some of these chest armors. So magic damage can go here, and then I'm going to put opportunism here just to keep stacking it. And then we'll put that there. All right, night number 1. Do we have what it takes to get this party started? Our sensor placement is pretty good. That does seem like a lot of baddies, if you ask me. Okay, we have to actually clear a path into the mix here on the other side. Huh. Well, with plus 10 mana, we're just going to try and obliterate this whole gang. And I think I will. Well, I mean, nobody's going to get this far. Who's making it in? Just you? All right, we can just zap you. But that's the turn over here. Now, if we go in, you're not coming back out. But I think we need to do that. So I'm going to use a watch out here to try and make that not the worst thing I've ever done to one of my characters on night 1. I even gave them accuracy. I tell you what. Let's see. What do we have for action points left here? Let's So this is a weird one. I think I don't want to kill this guy because I want the stun. Maybe not. We get the isolated, which gives me another chance to do some work on this guy. And I think the accursed is the biggest risk factor. I already used watch out. So I think we just armor up. We're gonna have to go for a big retreat here. But I mean, do I use a second one of these? Second snipe shot? Well, not if I move there. In fact, not if I move much at all, do I? I feel like we save it. Yeah, I think we save it. Alright, please don't die immediately, my friend. Okay. That's about as good an outcome as we could hope for. Okay, we can leave that. We can leave that be. I think I'm going to take 3 hits to kill this guy. I should probably finish it with one of these. Whoops. Right off the bat, first night here is looking a little rough around the edges. We don't have a ton of mana, but there's a question of if I should just... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of a drive-by here. And then I am gonna bees these, which should kill these 3. Or pretty close. And then we're definitely gonna spend some more mana than I am necessarily comfortable spending. Now you are gonna take a hit, so we will toss the watch out there. And then you over here. We can't really get to any of the big boys. So we'll accelerate that guy's demise. This is pretty brutal, if I do say so myself. Let's see. I think I'm gonna ignore this side for the moment, because we're definitely biasing left here. Now let's see. I want to be a little careful about that second one to make sure that I'm not just wasting it. See, if I move into here, I don't really get out. Is that okay? Don't think that's that okay. Gosh, it is so hard to make this hammer work. I think I'm gonna hide back here a little bit. This guy's not making it in, so you're probably our #1 biggest annoyance. Three actions left. I think we're just gonna try and keep the walls clean. But yeah, we end up here, and I just kind of can't help but ask myself, like, how are we supposed to utilize this character more effectively? You're the one who didn't move, right? Yeah, and you're not going anywhere. All right. I needed that AP. Well, I guess I didn't really, if I'm being honest. Let's see, I think I take one step over this way and send a poison down this way, which is going to proc opportunism, which means that I'll be able to do a bit more work on them. And then this structure is just bad for us, so I think the second bees is probably going to go this way. Gonna spend the snipe shot here to try and get the one shot. It's the thought that counted on that one, obviously. Now we're hoping it doesn't overlap too much with this crew here. More than I would have liked. This guy's still making it in. Raquel really, her movement is gear and traits. Yeah, what can you do? Somebody's still making it in on this side, and then the other side is kind of okay. I don't like that we're down an action point. I kind of want to avoid that happening again, but I don't know that I can, because I think I have to... go a little deep. Okay, and then I think we just move to here, and then this shield bearer is the one who's going to be hitting the walls. So let's get rid of them. And then this is barely going to get through the armor, if at all. The answer was not at all. Can't do much anything. So I guess that's it. Okay, we are durable enough. I am surprised, honestly. Oh, that is such a bad bit of RNG. And then I think we just spend what we can there. Now you have one more of these and nothing to do with it. I'm going to do this to try and create some distractions, but I don't like that that's potentially going to overlap a bit there, but... And then we're gonna take out who we can. Gosh, I'm burning through so much mana right now. Stefan, I think every start on this map is rough, but right now I will agree I'm spending a lot of mana. Actually, hold on. I think we come across this way. So we can get that to try to slow folks down on that side. But yeah, I'm not sure how exactly I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm gonna take a hit there. It's quite brutal, the sheer numbers and proximity that we are immediately faced with. So we'll get you, get you, and get you. I haven't, Stefan. You are the second person, though, to mention Steam Decks on the channel. I believe Joe Kawa is currently rocking a Steam Deck as well, and has nothing but rave reviews for it. What are your thoughts? Let's see, I think I just keep cleaning the house here as much as I can. I think we're probably going to take a hit, so I'm going to armor up. Now, you... I can't see you. This is one of the things that drives me nuts about longbows, is the sensor range plays very non-favorably with the minimum distance on the longbow. Let's see. Oh. Alright, we'll put that there, and then I guess... I feel like I can't spend any more. So I think I'm just going to armor up and try and take a little bit of heat on Jelenka to spare our walls a little bit of pain. But yeah, we basically have 3 weapons here that kind of lack early game efficacy. Like, I think if we survive, our late game is going to be pretty strong. But that may take some doing. Let's see if I can get a diagonal here. Good stuff. I mean, I think that may be a very wise decision going for the Steam Deck. So far, have you gotten it yet, or are you just now ordering it? You certainly sound like the target audience. Yeah, I mean, anytime you're dealing with a processor like that, it's gonna be challenging, to be sure. A mobile processor, you're not gonna get the longest battery life. I think, do I just come in here and start punching? So anyways, I started blasting. That was a questionable play, I think. But I guess we're more likely to kill this thing, I think. And then I guess we'll just, to protect you, we'll do that. And then I'm not going to spend another snipe shot since we're basically broke. So I think that's it. Maybe I'll move up to remove a little heat. But yeah, I think Jokeo has been playing the last spell on the Steam Deck with some success. Okay, looks like nobody's taking any damage. We got that going for us. Should have checked kills before I started finishing this off. 30 for Jelenka, 47 for Carmen, 35 for Raquel. So Jelenka, you get as many kills as you can possibly get here. All right, mana's looking a little rough. I also don't fully remember the my opener for this one. Yep, you get that GPU and that CPU fired up, and serious business will ensue from the battery drain department. All right, so let's see. I forgot. So with this, oh yeah, you start with the seer. That's right. So I think we upgrade one house. Push back the fog. Although that reveals the back set of those, which is a little bit suboptimal. But I think it is wise to do that. They're going okay. I'm excited for the prospect of putting down Apocalypse 6 Elderlicht. That's my that is my quest at the moment. But none of these are going to help me do it. Can I please get a weapon? Like a nice weapon? An unupgraded crossbow is as marginal as it gets. I'm going to try and go for a level 1 something, but that's a bit of greed. Steel Sledge with accuracy on it is probably enough. The minus block on it is a bit of a bummer, but I don't know that I can pass that up. The level 2 magic hat is just really taunting me. What is in the store? There are indeed hand crossbows in the store, but not good hand crossbows. Decisions. I think it's going to be the sledgehammer, because we need something. Our melee needs some love. Yeah, I think so. I don't think we can hold off any longer. And I don't think I want to waste my last reroll and potentially get no weapon options. So we'll grab that. It has decent stopping power for its size. So I think that's fine. And then I think it's all gold mines, as many as we can get, which is 1. Woof. That is an expensive gold mine, I tell you what. So we have 35 gold left to spend, probably on additional weapons. I don't mind the Journeyman's Magic Orb, but it's a little expensive. Because that would mean that we're leaving our longbow person with only the longbow. I think that's probably the best we can do. So it's a rough start, I tell ya, but we'll do the best we can. Now, where were we? Level ups. We are at 1% accuracy here. That is not enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll take that any day. 6 movement is very problematic. I was willing to roll on the off chance that we got the hookup. We did not get the hookup. Do you have Harvester? You do have Harvester, so mana regen, not that interesting. Stun chance of these is probably fine. We got 5% chance to crit. The blue mana regen isn't bad, but we probably won't spend a ton of mana. Let's go for more stun chance. Let's go for a bit more of a control game. I'll grab Harvester, and then Avid Learner is a good pickup for the second one here. What else do we have here? We have Bodybuilder, so we could go for some strength. We're lacking Organic Tank, though, so I think I'm not sure I'm going to go for like a Vampirism type build there. Jelenka. Bunch of movement points. That's very tempting. I have a hard time saying no to a bunch of movement points. On a range character like this, though, alright, they really want me to take the movement points. It's accuracy, though, that I'm rolling for. Now, you also have Harvester, so mana regen is not that interesting. I'll take range damage. Stun chance was also a curiosity, and we took movement, so I don't think we need skill range. Grab that, and grab... Our movement is looking pretty good. I'm going to put off Third Eye to get Avid Learner again here. I like the number of those that we're getting. Let's see, you're at 13 accuracy, which is probably good enough if we see something nice, but I'll take some more accuracy. Hitting... Oh, hello. Hard to say no to an extra action point. Oh, my word, game. What are you even doing? Wrong character. For sure. Do have Volatile, which is good. I don't think we're going multi-hit, though. I hate to pass that up, but I just don't think it fits in our build. I think we're going with a poison build here. I hate to do it, but let's see. And then over here, Septic Shock, pretty uninteresting. Mana growth, again, also not very interesting. I wonder if on this map Cheers has some merit. I do think we end up with a lot of people on the same side at the same time. We don't have Blessing over here. So we wouldn't fully benefit from it. Potion Throw with only... with 3 bag slots? That could give us some flexibility. It's just, of these, there's very little of interest to me here. It's basically between Potion Throw and Cheer. Let's go with Cheer. Well, the problem is our poison characters, if they get to a good place, they end up soloing most of the time. So neither of these are that useful. Let's go Steady Aim. And then for our second trick, we do have Overload, which is interesting. Now, Contamination does not work with our setup, unfortunately. So I think it is Third Eye here. Yeah, I think it is Third Eye. Because I don't think Poisonous is the play. We're gonna have to go a little lighter on mana this time around. Now, over here, what are we spending our resources on? I think we pool our resources because I think next turn is the get it from every direction turn. So I want to be ready for it. I am aware. I also hate that our longbow person is going to be in the situation that our longbow person is going to be in. That's not a great way to phrase that, but it's the thought that counts. Now, have we picked up any skill range? Not a lot here. Okay, so that gives us a nice pocket here, where we'll only be getting attacked from one direction with Carmen, which is pretty good. Now, how are you guys already buffed? Did I do something to invoke that, to bring that evil on us? Let's see. I think we just zero that out and then see what we can do here. Might as well zap you. Now I'm really gonna try to conserve here as much as possible. But a little bit of poison can come out. Okay, we proc Third Eye. We're relatively protected here. And then I'm hoping that these are just kills anyways. Oh, that was very unfortunate. Okay. Who still has an action point here? Oh, I forgot. Given that we have hunters, I should have been a little nervous there. Yep. Confirmed. Some amount of nervousness appropriate. Let's see. But we did what we needed to do, right? That's what matters. How did I know that was going to be not a kill? Alright, let's just send bees over this way. It'll get a solid bit of propagation, and now we can pull back and be a little more selective. That was nice, though. Okay, we're gonna take you out that away. We can spend some mana here, so I don't want to be too careful. Hey, Stefan, thank you for swinging by, if only briefly. Much appreciated as always. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for swinging in. For sure. We don't have a lot of targets here now that I look at it. Okay, let's see. You get out of here. And these runners are going to be a special brand of obnoxious. You're still making it to the wall? You're still making it to the wall? Alright, let's poke at both of you. And then I think just because you're going to be taking most of the heat. Nothing really to do. I should have, Carmen should have retreated slightly later in the game. Range characters are a little rough this early on, for sure. Okay, we need to make sure all the charged duders get what's coming to them. Ugh, not the kill there. Very unfortunate. Let's see. If I move to here, I think I have... Really? Those breakpoints are not working out too well for me. Okay, we got both of them just dead, so that's good. Now, over here, though. Okay, well, we have plenty of isolated targets, so let's take advantage of those. I do think I still need to drop a poison over here just to try and clean things up a little bit. Now we have... I think we have to snipe shot this one, just because I don't think I'm going to get there any other way. Because I kind of need to just, unfortunately, do this work. At least we can keep firing off these, because Harvester means we're gonna have a nice surplus. And then that all looks good. Going better than the previous night, maybe arguably. The poison is stacking up a bit though. More hoppers than we know what to do with, for sure. Let's see, if I move to... I think if I move to here, nope, can't quite get the range. So I'm actually just going to move to here and use Opportunism there. Now someone is going to need to come take out these three over here. So if I move to here, I want to get this guy that's charging up sorted before they make a mess of things. You have Third Eye in 2, so let's just proc that, and then I'm going to use a second bees over here, which I feel bad about, but I don't think there was another easy way to get vision around the corner there. Okay, Third Eye's procced and ready for next time. More sniping isolated targets here. And then just, I guess, more aggregate damage there. I don't think we're going to get back our full mana investment, but... yeah, in fact, we should probably pump the brakes a little bit. I'm very worried about that amount of poison. Yeah. We should endeavor to finish this one off before that poison all gets a chance to ruin our fun. How much poison are we sitting at? 12 poison? Alright, it's not that bad. Okay, we'll get rid of you. Get rid of you. We get 2 isolated targets here. Then this guy is charged up over here, but we got the answer to that problem. And then what? This is like... this is just good economy, I feel like. If... it's only good economy, though, if we take a step forward and we get rid of this, so we have this nice, perfect lineup. Good enough. Should have used our other ability there. And then I think... yeah, I think we just take our time here now and just try and maybe get another couple Harvester procs. Okay, get stunned. Just trying to get as many Harvester procs as humanly possible here. That was a very underwhelming pair of hits for a stunned target, I will say. And I'm trying to feed as many kills to Jelenka as I can, just because we, of all of our cruelties, not giving Jelenka a second weapon was probably our most dire offense. All right, we'll get that kill there, and then just try and save mana. Took more damage. Probably not what we needed. Let's check kills really quickly. 56. Oh yeah, who had Avid Learner though? Jelenka has Avid Learner. It's Carmen who doesn't have Avid Learner and is sitting at 101 kills, 78. So okay, so our non-Avid Learner is really doing well on kills. And our lowest kill count is Jelenka. So yeah, confirmed. Jelenka should get all 4 of these, just to try and help out a little bit. And we should keep our eye out for a health potion to make sure that we keep our melee right. Okay, we got 4. That's pretty good. With sensors, this is going to be an especially rough one. That's for sure. Let's do our level ups. 13 accuracy. I think I want a little more. I want some movement too, though. You already have Avid Learner, so I think the experience gain would be wasted on you. Take the stun chance. I think it's stunning now. We can lock down a whole side pretty effectively with Raquel, I think. Now, for you... That isolation is looking pretty tempting. We need to zero out our damage. Where did that -5 damage come from anyways? Traits? Okay. Let's offset it. As much as that's not really where I want to be at this stage of the game. I think more movement. We're going to need it to get around. And then Carmen. San Diego. Very disappointed about that one. The movement feels hard not to take it. We might at some point go for something like septic shock. But this is very... I really don't like Carmen's early options here. I'm going to take septic shock, but I don't like it very much. It's pretty rare that you end up with a big enough bad for that to play out. We get offered a hand crossbow with propagation bounces. It's going to be kind of hard to say no to that, I think. Although the level of things is a bit dubious. Like, I think we should be getting level 2 stuff at this point. And the fact that we're not, that those aren't, makes it a little harder to go for that. But with Harvester, the damage is just going to be low. And we don't have any extra multi-hits at the moment. Do we have anything in the shop to get us where we need to go multi-hit wise? 43 gold for an extra action point is also pretty tempting. That's those armored boots are pretty spectacular, actually. Their downside is very unlikely to come into play. I think I may grab those, but we need a second weapon to play with. I'm gonna roll this one just because I think taking an unupgraded weapon at this stage in the game is very risky for us. Give me something with a number, please. It may be the silver rifle because we can just hold things off with that. But boy, that's not what I was looking for. Yeah, I don't think I can roll any deeper because if we don't get a weapon, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So let's push back, as is tradition. And I think we need another gold mine. Do we just go double gold mine here? It might be the play to go double gold mine. How much do the warp gates cost? 96. So we can get 3 warp gates. Ugh. This is going to be brutal. I think I'm going to lay down 3 warp gates, though. So I don't put a warp gate here, because this sensor is technically spreading mist here, which is slightly ridiculous. It's really hard to predict where future sensors are going to go and how that's going to negatively affect things. I also don't want to spend a ton of mana teleporting around if I can help it. I think we have to take these boots. They're so good right now. Congratulations on your double whatever you got going there. And then I think we sell for the mithril sword to replace the one-handed hammer. I don't love one-handed hammers, and I think this is going to add a lot of mobility, and the extra skill range helps out with the hammer as well. So, okay, now we just need to decide... That's going away, I think. Putting one there. I think we're putting one here. But then this one is kind of awkward. I'm going to put it here for now. And that's going to be our defenses, I think. Yep. I think that's all we can... that's all she wrote, unfortunately. Is there anything else in the shop we want to try and buy? I did see a health potion for 23. I don't think we mortgage the farm for that. No. I don't like our weaponry. I think we're in a bit of a rough place. We do have runners, which is going to stink. Now let's see. I think I'm going to put you here. If we get anything lit on the side, it's going to be really hard to deal with. But I think this is what we have to do. All right.